Hey y'all, it's Jess and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Summer House at Martha's Vineyard, episode 3. Ooh, I was tripping over my words. So let's get into this. So last thing we left off was Nick was in there talking to Jordan and Summer about like getting handsy and stuff. So I kind of feel like he feels like a little embarrassed by that. So he's like, so he's talking to them and basically like reassuring them like, y'all okay? Like I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of coming off as like y'all are saying that I'm a creep, and they're like, no, you're not a creep. You're not creepy or anything. It's just like we just noticed that when you drink it, so you like this is what you do and stuff. So hopefully that conversation he'll be like, okay, like let me just chill out, okay? So then we move on to Shanice is in the room talking to her mom. She calls her and she's talking to her. They seem like besties. Like they're the best of friends. And Shanice's mama seemed like she gang. Okay. I say that because when Shanice was talking to her about telling her mom about like the worst dress sitchy or whatever that happened with Summer, her mama kind of going in, talking about like she wants to act 14 and her opinion doesn't count. BIT hard CH. Like, whoa. whoa there, Sally. Whoa there, okay? And then she goes on saying, I would have knocked the SH hard IT out of her. Sheesh. Okay, gang, mama. Okay, all right. So then we go on to like Shanice throwing like this neon party, which actually seems pretty dope. I was like, ooh, a neon party. I want to have a neon party. I want to do all of this, y'all. I'm writing my little notes like birthday ideas. I'm like, oh, maybe one night I can have me a neon party. One night I can have me a Tiffany and Company theme party. I don't know. But anyway, so like everybody is vibing. They're out there chilling, doing their thing outside in their little swimsuit bikinis in the cold. I'm like, oh Lord. Because I know like one thing I will say, Shanice is like she's not missing out on a bathing suit. Like that girl, she is always in a bikini or some kind of bathing suit, some kind of swimwear or something. Like I swear, like every time I see her, she got a red cup in her hand and she got a bikini on. Okay, girl, do your thing, big baby. So yeah, so this is like Shanice's neon party, and like everybody is vibing, having a great time, and they're playing like this little slip and slide, flip the cup, take a shot game, something like that. And then Shanice's friend Hendrix arrives. Y'all, I saw Hendrix and his friend. I was like, oh, Hendrix, you kind of cute. You and your friend. What's your friend name though? Okay. So they arrive at Noelle and Hendrix. They end up vibing with each other. And I see Alex over there taking a little peeky peek over there. Like, hey, what's going on over there? She over there flirting with this dude. All right, bet it up. Okay. But Noelle is like, I'm single, ready to mingle. I'm about to go over here and talk to him. He seemed interested. I look interested. So I'm like, let's see where he goes. Okay. So, they over there vibing. And then like Noelle find out it's like his birthday. So they're like, oh my God, turn up, happy birthday. And Noelle and Hendrix share like a single bite of the cupcake. They took a bite together, like the Lady and the Tramp eating a little spaghetti, but they took a bite together. I was like, look at them over there biting it up. That cupcake did look good though. I was like, ooh, let me take a bite. I just want the cupcake. Just give me one. I don't want to bite it with nobody. When it comes to cupcakes, that's my thing. Cupcakes are my jam, so I ain't sharing that with nobody. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, Noelle and Hendrix, they over there hitting it off, and then we move on to like in the house, Noelle and Alex are in the kitchen talking now, okay? And they talk about like Noelle asked him, when was the last time you were in a relationship? And he was like, I was dating over the summer. It was nothing exclusive or whatever. Because Noelle asked him, was it exclusive? He was like, no, it wasn't exclusive. Of course, I figured that. But I was wondering, like, was it with Summer? Excuse me, was it with Summer? Oh, I think it was probably with somebody else. He was like, because I think I remember him talking about he was in a situation one time. But okay, Alex, whatever, do your thing, big baby. So the next morning, Jordan comes to talk to Shanice, and I guess like basically trying to check in with her or whatever. And Jordan tells her, I don't think Summer's intentions were good, because Shanice was like, it's how she said it, which I still don't understand, like the whole like how she said it when she clearly just said Shanice. So Summer was like, I'm not sorry. Jordan was like, I don't think she has like ill intentions, and like her intentions weren't bad. And then she goes on to tell her, I had to curse out before we came here. And it's like, what? You have to curse your bestie out? Well, what happened? Why did you have to curse her out? What did she do? So basically Jordan was like, I guess they had went out or whatever, and they were in the car, and Shanice was over there like canoodling with Jordan's friend, all in front of Jordan's building. And so they were like, it was like the people that worked in her building, they could see it. And it's like, why are you over here canoodling in front of y'all over here making out all this other good stuff, being hot and heavy in front of my doorman, in front of the people that work inside my building? That's embarrassing. Because like Jordan said, she was like, I'm a black woman living on Park Avenue, and for them to see that, it's just like, ooh, you know, like, have some respect. And I understand that. I definitely understand that, because if it was me, I'm like, girl, get a room, okay? Go back to your place, or go to his place, whoever place you want to go to, but don't do this in front of my building, okay? And I was trying to, honestly, y'all, I was trying to picture this, because I was like, they was in front of your building, like, were they outside the building doing this, or were they in the car? And so the producer was like, basically trying to ask, basically, did they color? Did they color? Have sex, but did they color? And she was like, it just got hot and heavy. So when you say stuff like that, I'm like, they were back there coloring. Ooh, summer girl, you really out there summering. summer. Anyway, so yeah, Shanice is like, what? Because I'm like, oh Lord, I didn't know this, girl. That I'm glad you told us that. So anyway, moving on, they in the car, doing their little car chronicles, where Noelle is like, I think Amir had asked Noelle, like, oh, you know, how's it going with you and Hendrix or whatever? How did that go? And Noelle's like, I'm not feeling him anymore, basically. Because she was like, he just seems like he's the type that wants, like, the girls to be all up on him, and that's just not my thing. That's not my style. It's not my vibe. So moving on back to Alex, okay? I'm done with Hendrix. Hendrix was like, So Amir is, like, telling Noelle, like, how Alex is feeling about her. And basically he says, like, he wants to know if there is a compatibility versus a chemistry, which I can understand that. But I just feel like if there's a chemistry, maybe there is a compatibility. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm the worst person to talk about love. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about, sometimes I don't. But anyway, so I'm like, oh, so like Amir is saying like all these nice things that Alex has said about Noelle, like she's pretty, she's funny, and all that other good stuff. Like, it's kind of like giving her like that little boost of, hey, you know, there's a possibility that Alex is feeling you, and he is feeling you, but there's a possibility that it could be something there between you guys. It could be something there between you guys. So it's kind of like he's giving her that hope, like, yeah, you know, kind of got some hope, like, yeah. So anyway, back at the house in the kitchen, Jasmine is talking to Jordan and Summer, and they're talking about Mariah and Phil. That was her name. I couldn't think of that girl name. I was like, because remember that first episode, or the first video I posted, I was like, I wonder what happened to that girl. I can't remember her name. Her name was Mariah. And I'm glad that they're talking about this, because they were saying that Jasmine was like, how do y'all feel about Mariah coming or whatever? And Jordan is kind of like, she makes this little face. And I know who she reminds me of. Have y'all ever seen Bad Girls Club? She reminds me of Shar from Bad Girls Club. She kind of looks like her a little bit to me. Mixed with a little Vivica Fox. I don't know. It's just like a mix of those two to me. Anyway, back to the point. The point is, they was talking about that. And Jasmine was like, oh, you know, I talked to, I did talk to Mariah or whatever. It was like, basically, I had to try to save our friendship. It took a lot of like FaceTime calls and all the other good stuff. So basically, like, we're good or whatever. But then she brings up like Phil coming, and Jordan is like, no, absolutely not. I don't feel comfortable with Phil being around me. I don't feel comfortable with Phil being here. Okay, I don't. And honestly, Phil left a really nasty taste in my mouth last season. So I am with Jordan on that. Even though I'm not really vibing with Jordan right now. Okay, but I'm vibing with her on this, because I'm like, he does not need to be there, in my opinion. But you know what? People, they do change. They do. They honestly do. But I think he really rubbed a lot of them the wrong way. And I think there needs to be some kind of apology. Okay? Before I can say, like, yeah, come back in. Phil welcome him with like welcome arms or whatever. Open arms. Not doing that. I wouldn't. But that's just me. Okay? So yeah, Jordan's just basically like, nope. Absolutely not. So then the car crew, they come back or whatever from the store, and Noelle gives Noelle had got Alex a like a vegan sandwich or whatever. And I thought it was like really nice, like a really nice gesture. But however, I felt like Alex was ungrateful. I felt like that, because he said, I'm not really a tofu guy, but you know, it's the thought. Like, what? I didn't have to spend my money to get you this sandwich, but you're going to have the nerve to say, I'm not really. Whatever happened to like, oh, thank you. This is really nice of you for thinking about me. Thank you so much. Just no gratitude. And I think, who said that? Was it Jasmine or Jordan or Summer or both? I don't know. But one of them said like, there's no gratitude. Thank you. I was thinking that, I was like, oh, that is messed up. How dare you? Like, I would have been like, I ain't giving you nothing no more. How about that? And how about that? Tofu that. So, anyway. So then Jasmine calls a house meeting. Okay. And in this house meeting, Jasmine brings up them bringing Phil How do you feel about Phil? That's what she said, coming to the house. And everyone's like, nope, except for Shanice and Bria, obviously, because those are his friends. But nobody, I mean, they was like, I mean, like, he took a capital IT in Nick's bathroom and did not even flush it. And that's just nasty. Okay, that's nasty work. And you didn't even flush the toilet. How nasty can you get? You think I want you to walk around? Not the fact that you even being rude, but it's the fact that you nasty. You took a hard dump in the toilet and didn't even flush it. Ugh, that is disgusting. So yeah, then like yeah, no. Preston's like, absolutely not. Amir's like, and then it's like he went toe to toe with me. Jordan was like, we almost got to a physical altercation. Like, no. And Alex is like, like if he come back in here, it's gonna be a different Alex. Like, y'all gonna see a different side of me. It was just, no, absolutely not. No. So then, like, Bria and Shanice feel like it's like that's messed up. That Shanice was like, that's effed up. How, girl? Your friend literally came in here disrespecting everybody, and you feel like it's messed up that they won't give him a second chance? Because but also she did say, well, what if he apologizes? He can't come in his house until he apologizes, in my opinion. And it has to be a sincere, genuine apology. It has to be that. It can't be, it can't be, let me just apologize and get back in his house. Okay, I need to know that he actually learned from his mistake. Anyway, so, but yeah, Bria and Shanice, they like, that's not fair, that's not cool, I don't like that they're doing this to him. And Bria says in her confessional, like, she feels like he didn't physically assault anyone, only with his words. And even then, like, they should just check themselves if they feel like that, if they feel that tight about him verbally assaulting them. Really, Bria? Okay, girl. You know what? I don't think that's fair to say. In my opinion, I don't feel like that's fair for her to say, because the verbal holds a lot of weight as well. Like, he came in there guns a-blazing with his mouth. But it's okay. All right then, Bria. Okay, girl. So then Jasmine brings up about bringing in Mariah. Bria exit stage left. Bria was like, but Preston, they was like, yeah. I mean, Preston was like, I like Mariah. Like, yeah, you know, Jasmine was like, I talked to her about you and the situation or whatever. And Bria was like, you know what? I trust you. So it's whatever. And I'm actually kind of happy to hear that she's just like, you know, it is what it is or whatever. You want to bring her back in, that's fine. So I'm very happy to see and hear Mariah, because I actually did like her. I wanted to see more of her, and I'm glad that she's coming back. Moving on to Bria and Shanice call Phil. So they down there talking, and or they're up there talking about, like, they basically said, no, you can't come or whatever. And it was a comment that he made, because Preston had also said, like, when we saw a flashback from last season, they showed Phil saying, like, taking shots and body shot or whatever shots, and he said he's soft, or I don't know, he called Preston soft or something. I think he's called Preston soft. I'm not sure, but it was like Preston was like, you know, even though it's just like a word, but that word holds a lot of weight or whatever, and that wasn't cool, you know. So because he was down there talking to Amir, like, kind of like on the verge or maybe crying at the time, like, it's all like, this is why I hate being the only gay man in the house or whatever, because of that word. So Phil had made this comment, and he was like, I guess they had told him, like, yeah, he's like really upset, and he was like, there's no way that a grown a man can be that upset or still be upset, something like that. And I'm like, how you gonna sit up here and tell this man? So this is why you're not coming back in the house, Phil. This is why you're not back. This is why you're there and they're there. This is why you're not back, Phil. This is why did you learn your lesson, Phil? It does not sound like it, you know. Oh, Philip. Oh, Philippines. Anyway, so yeah, they talking to him about that, and then he tells them that Jasmine is flying Mariah out, and she's landing on the first. And Bria's like, wait, what? Are you sure? Wait, how? I mean, because Mariah and Phil talk every day. And he was like, yeah, we're going to meet up or whatever, and she'll be there on the first. So Bria just felt blindsided. Okay, and yeah, Jasmine was basically bringing Mariah out to the house anyway. And Bria feels like that's messed up. Now, I'm not going to lie. I think that is kind of messed up, because she should have said something before. Like, it's like the house meeting was just it was really nothing, because Mariah was coming anyway. Because apparently she had already booked the flight for her. Interesting. Moving on to, like, the dinner part. Y'all know how I say, like, the dinner part, everything always comes out in the dinner. So they're having dinner, and Bria asked, we're gonna get right to it. Bria asked Jasmine if it was premeditated to have Mariah in the house. And she asked her, when did you book the ticket? And she said last night. But according to the receipts showed 5 days ago. So girl, you over here lying. Why you just didn't say, oh, I booked it 5 days ago? Why you gotta lie? I thought everything was gonna be different now that Silas was gone out the house, thank God. But we see that you're lying. What? You're lying, gal. What? Why? You should have just told her. Okay? But she also mentioned, like, if the house would have said no, I could cancel the flight. But but it's not the point. Like, the point is, like, you had already booked the flight. And even just, like, the house meeting was literally just basically, to me, now it sounds like I'm gonna invite this girl. This girl is coming out, whether you like it or not. I was just letting y'all know. That's how it kind of feels now. So then it's like just chaos pursues at this point, okay? Because Bria she's like not feeling that, and Bria brought up, like, Phil said that he was meeting up with Mariah, and she was like, I'm not sure what Phil is telling you. Jasmine said, I'm not sure what Phil is telling you, but because they was like, and he's coming to the house. Oh, and Jordan has a fit, y'all. She had a fit.
What's gonna prevent him is we're not letting him in the crib. Like, I don't understand it.
She was like, he would not be in this house because I think one of them Preston or somebody said, like, well, we'll prevent him from coming. And she was like, there will not be any prevention because he's not coming. He's not coming to the house. He is not. And I was like, wow, Jordan is about to blow a fuse. Watch her, help her, because she's blowing up right now. So she says, like, yeah, there's like, he's not coming. Period, not coming. And Shanice and Noel like, no, he's not coming. We're just saying, like, and Bria's like, I'm just saying, like, if he shows up somewhere, that's out of our control. I'm just letting y'all know. So Jordan tells Jasmine, like, see, like, nobody considered what Bria went through with Mariah, like Mariah coming, and you took the initiative to buy the flight before even talking to the group. And if they would have did that with Phil, like, we would all feel some type of way towards them. And I just feel like Jasmine is trying to, like, get out of it. Like, no, you need to own up to what you did. And honestly, I do feel like Jasmine was wrong. She should have, before you booking a flight. But Jasmine also said, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as like economy, like an economy decision. I guess because if she can book the flight in this amount of days, it'll be cheaper versus booking it the day before or whenever day she's supposed to come. So I guess I understand, but however, you should have had that conversation with them before. Like, why did you wait until what day are they on? Day 5 or day 4? Maybe day 6? I'm not sure. Why did you wait those amount of days before asking? I feel like they should have asked. She should have asked way before then. Okay, don't just bring it upon and then try to make it seem like, oh, I just booked her ticket last night, and then try to say. But then it's like when she said that you booked the ticket 5 days, like, she didn't even deny it. But okay, girl, unless she did and I didn't see it. But all right, girl. So then it's like Summer kind of like interrupted and was like, well, at least Jasmine brought it to our attention or to the group or whatever. And it was like Shanice, Jordan, Bria, Noel, like, they were all like, they kind of like I don't know, they was all talking at once. And her like, no, stuff like that. And someone was like, okay, let me shut the F up. My bad. Let me be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet, all right? My bad. So then Amir, like, leans into Summer and is like, hey, did you talk to Shanice? And so, Shanice and Summer, they talk. Shanice says she felt triggered because of her situation, of course. And Summer says she has, and Summer's like, well, but Shanice, like, you have the best body here at the table. And a couple of people, they kind of laugh or whatever. I kind of would laugh, probably laughed a little bit too, like, wait, what, girl? Really? And she don't like that. She was like, why are you laughing? And Jordan's like, who's laughing? And she's like, damn, they are laughing or whatever. And then Bria's like, I'm about to go. Like, I'm out. And Preston is so funny to me. He was like,
the next time she walks out of Martha's Vineyard, I hope it's to New York or to Germany.
Preston with the shade. But yeah, she do walk out a lot though. She walked out that morning when they talked about bringing Mariah back. She walked out on the first night. She's always walking out. She is. Now that's a dramatic exit, okay? So then a couple of them go out and walk her out to her car, and Summer asks Preston, like, do you think I was wrong with how I talked to Jordan? And he's like, you do raise your voice sometimes. And basically Summer feels like it's cool when she do it, it's a problem when I do it. F them. And it's like, he was like, no, basically they both be yelling. Sometimes they both go there or whatever, and it's not cool when she do it. So then it's like they go out or whatever. Bria goes home, obviously. She's on the phone talking to her mama about the situation. And then like they go out and Alex is over there flirting with other girls. And Noelle feels away. But she says, she's telling Jasmine, like, I know I'm not supposed to feel away. And Jasmine said, you have every right to feel the way that you feel. I'm like, well, I mean, y'all both are single. I mean, nobody could tell you how you should feel. But, you know, and so Noelle pulls Alex to the side, or they go to the side to talk, and she basically telling him how she feels about him, and how she you know, feeling about him, how she feels about him talking to other girl, like talking to the girl in there, flirting with her, and but you know, she knows that, you know, they're single or whatever, but you know, basically she's saying, I like you, I'm interested in you, I want to, you know, get to know you on another level. And he shoots her down. He basically's like, you know, you're sweet, you know, but I just got out of a situation and all that other good stuff. And then he goes on to say, like, you know, I used to date a friend, and I'm just like, Alex, shut up. Because you was flirting with her too. Like, you be giving mixed signals. All of that, some of the housemates was in there like amping it up, like, yeah, if he likes you, you know, it might be a thing with y'all or whatever. You over here telling your boys one thing, but you over here telling her another thing. I feel. And so now she's embarrassed. She said she's embarrassed because she put herself out there and she just got shot down, which is why I would never put myself out there until a man that puts himself out there. Then I put myself out there, okay? I'm just, I wouldn't, you know, good for you for braving it and stuff, but not me, Muslim. I can do it. I wouldn't do it. And I wouldn't have did it after I done, like, gave you that sandwich and you was ungrateful about that sandwich. I would look at you a certain type of way. I wouldn't have did it, but you know, that's her. That's her. So yeah, there's that. And I felt bad for Noelle, honestly. I was like, oh my girl, like, she really did put herself out there, and he just was like, yeah, and I'm like, but you know, Summer did say he's an F boy. I mean, I think he even said that, right? He's an F boy. Summer, why you didn't? And that's the thing about that. Summer was like, why you think I'm trying to get him to you or whatever, when she gave him the sandwich and he was ungrateful? And I'm like, you are messed up, because why would you even let your friend go down the road with this guy after you know how he is? Are you really her friend, Summer? Are y'all really friends? Because if I know, like, my friend was interested in somebody that I dated, and I know he's not no good. First of all, you my friend, you want to go down the rabbit hole with him? Okay. Second of all, I'll be like, well, let me tell you. Well, as my friend, you would know how things work between us, okay? But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But yeah, I don't think, Summer, why haven't you told your friend about him? And then you, like, put him out. She put herself out there just to get embarrassed. Ugh, anyway. So moving on, they in the car outside the house. They arrive at the house. They had a great time. I'm assuming everybody had a great time. And Summer and Jordan are talking. So like Summer, Jordan, Preston, and Alex are in the car. And Summer and Jordan, they're sitting in the car. They're talking. And Jordan feels like Summer interrupted her. And she just wants to turn up. And Summer feels like Jordan attacked her. And Jordan's like, do you feel like I attacked? And then Summer's like, Preston, basically like, put yourself in. It's like, we need help. Like, tell us. So then he was like, you know, it just sounds like y'all aren't hearing each other. Y'all don't even know how to communicate with each other right now. And then it was like all of a sudden a screaming match began, in my opinion. I'm like, now they over there screaming even louder. Like, what is going on? So I'm like, is this the end of the Summer and Jordan bestie ship? Like, what's gonna happen? Of course they're gonna make up, I'm sure. But I'm like, what is gonna happen with you guys? Are y'all gonna be okay? They're gonna be fine. I'm answering my own question because I just feel like, yeah, no, they're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna work out for them. But anyway, so that's what we left off at. And so we'll see what happens next week on Summer House. Bria walks out again, and Phil and Mariah is going to be returning. But Phil won't be staying in the house, but Mariah will. So thank you guys for joining me today. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.